So what happened with Luna? Actually, I'm happy because uh, this has opened the mindset and eye of DeFi industry. That a DeFi industry need to be more mature instead of a couple of new tech coming out in the market offering a better APY, and none of them are capable of sustaining. So instead of thinking of creating a ECN2 or something like that, because that will never gonna bring back value to the old ECN holders, for example, of Luna holders. If you go on Binance and if you just provide your Luna's Classic now, which is in order to get the new Luna, it's like you don't even get 1%, less than 1%. If you have millions of Luna Classic, and if you go to Binance and if you want to get the new Luna airdrop against it, you receive some hundreds of them. And it's still, by the way, Terra is also not doing good. It's because sentiments have been broken. So what happened with us is also that, by the way, I'm happy and I must thank you for this, because by the time we had the EC and the sentiments never got broken. We have been on this journey together. It's just that the value creation part was not able to be done, and that was the reason we stopped taking deposits in eOracle, right? Uh, when we announced of not taking deposits in eOracle, I believe all of you have reached out to me who had my number and asked not to do it because you have been worked very hard days and night to create good community, and now what to do next was the question. And my reason of stop taking the deposits, we have never closed the system. We have never, everything is still up and running. I have been keep communicating with you guys. Yes, I couldn't deliver the commitments. I couldn't deliver the value to ECN, but we have stopped taking the deposits. We have not closed the company. We are still a company. We are still open. We are still live, right? You're following me so far, right? In network marketing, in affiliate marketing, basically this is very rare because companies, they don't do it. The reason of me taking this decision of not closing and still be with the community and not you can say just to stop taking the deposits, because I needed to find a way to reward everyone who have been in the system and trusted the system. And then when you are in the phase of thinking about what to do, right? Because it was a big community, big holders, and value creation and liquidity. It doesn't work like that. You have seen a $40 billion crash in last 4 weeks. A steep crash. It's like dive vertically for Luna. So a $40 billion liquidity have been wiped out in a span of just 72 to 96 hours. So the liquidity was not the solution because, like I said, if you can take example of Luna, hang on. I apologize for that. So it was like quite of hours of thinking. Many people, not many, I can say 90% plus people, they supported me. Some people, they have not supported me, but I don't have any grudges with them, because uh, they have been going through a very bad phase. And you know I cannot say those are not the right people or the bad people. It's not the term. They have their own reasons of going against and doing all those things. And it was like a huge pressure on me, because I still have to think about building this. I still have to think about making sure that to do something which can really bring value. And also I have to make sure that the people who are not believing me, should not increase in big numbers, because that is also one other kind of pressure. I had my social life been, you can say, not I, all of us have been through the phase. All of our social lives have been through a bad phase, and everything. Uh, but there was one thing which was which was there from the very beginning, is not giving up attitude, is making sure that if not today, then tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then day after tomorrow, and if not day after tomorrow, then one day you have to reach, because you have not stopped walking towards it. So that thing. So the question was what to do, and the question was what to make, which can uh, make the old holders wealthy, and also create new holders and millions of new holders, and also create a huge use case. uh, but in all the use case, in all the things, you have competitors, you have other things, and then the negativity that we had with us, which was following us through all these phase. Doing anything, listing on exchanges and all those things. People out there, some of them, they will go and they'll say it's a scam. So it was a big decision of what to do with these things. Okay. And then I can say I am blessed, because then I thought what to really yeah, you understand me, right? What to do kind of thing. Thousands of holders, millions of ECN in the market, have no value, giving bridge, no value, giving head-to-head betting DApp in that kind of pressure situation. No, I mean, if you do anything with ECN, it's no value, because uh, it has a big baggage, it has a big weight, and it will sink the moment you're going to throw it into the water. It will not float, it will not reach towards its destination. So I've been blessed, because I thought about what to do, and then I realized let's do something which inspired me to get into this industry in 2011. And what inspired me to get into this industry in 2011 was understanding the white paper of Bitcoin. And in a way, in a monetary way, in a way that I have explained to you, right? It's not just a peer-to-peer electronic money system. It is a deflationary system. I mean, as being an economist, it's like, for example, all of you understand it, right? I was like reading it way back then when I was like writing article for a couple of top cryptocurrencies back in 2012, 13, making this difference between the fiat currency, the banking system, the government system, against this decentralized model of money. I was like, it's like if you buy a burger from McDonald's in 1980, it was like 25 cents. And if you buy it now, it's like $7. So it's like if you keep that 25 cents, let's say my grandfather wanted to give something to his future generation, like what we are trying to do, we are trying to create wealth for our future generation. So if my grandfather has kept that 0.25 cents, that okay, my grandson will be able to buy a McDonald's burger with this 25 cents of money. Today I would have received like 1/50th part of it. That's how this inflation is going on in the market, because the money is not backed by gold anymore. It's just keep printing. It's like you just print. You need something, you just print money. And I'm not talking about only US dollars. All the governments across the globe are just printing money, and that what makes money, value of money going down. If you have done some savings, if you have done some fixed deposits, if you have done all those things, okay, your money has been growing with the time, but the printing of money is 10 times, 20 times, 30 times more than the money you have in your bank account. So by the time you get more money, the value of money goes very down because keep printing, right? So what made Bitcoin interesting, because there is no printing anymore, and that's why I don't believe in any other cryptocurrency. I mean, you follow all of them, you follow Ethereum, you follow and all these big cryptocurrencies, but and many currencies nowadays like Cake and all these big currencies who have been a part of top 25 currencies now. So many of them, they don't even have the hard cap. They don't even have the what is the total supply, right? And then apart from Bitcoin, none of them is decentralized. All of them have been minted. Okay, not fully minted, some minted before, given to the team, given to the foundations, given to the funds, raising money, ICO, all those things. None of them, apart from Bitcoin, is a currency who is fully decentralized, which means even the first coin or even the first token is not with the team or founders or funds or nothing. So if anybody asks me, I mean, in this last 10 years of my journey in crypto, like what to buy, I always say only buy Bitcoin, because that is the only fully decentralized currency, and it's the scarcity. I mean, every 4 years, the dumping of Bitcoin will be half. If you can understand that part, you can understand that with time, there will be less Bitcoins for the people to dump in the market who are mining it. So when you understand that thing, that it's a it's a deflationary asset which is gonna go down with the time, instead of other cryptocurrencies where the minting is the new thing now, DeFi model is a new thing now, and all those things. So I thought about what to do, and I thought about, let's do something which inspired all of us, and then it was like, okay, so what to do, right? I understand. So this is something which is not very unique, but this is something which is the most important thing, and which compels all of us. And so what we have done in last 8 months is that we have created, we have coded, we have done everything to make sure that we can go back in time and do the journey again. All right. So you have, how many of you have understood the Bitcoin white paper? Uh, and you have understood that you have been late? And how many of you think that you are late in buying Bitcoins? Can I see your hand at least? When you have been told before 4 5 years 6 years, you were keep watching the price, you never bought Bitcoins. Okay, it will go down and I will buy. Or it's like, I'm very late now, it's now $10,000, now $5,000. And how good it sounds, that okay, if I would have been understand this before, if I would have been followed what people have asked me to do, if is there a chance to buy Bitcoin at some dollars, or say, is there a chance to buy Bitcoin for even $100 or $200? No way. We cannot buy Bitcoin today for a $1 or $2. I mean, we can buy a part of it, right? Even today, Bitcoin is around $30,000. So if you even have a $300, you can still buy 0.01. It's 8 decimals. So if you even have $300, you can buy 0.01 Bitcoins, right? So even if you have $30, you can buy 0.001. But if you have $3, you can buy 0.0001, right? So yes, but I'm talking about buying a whole Bitcoin for a price of some dollars or some hundreds of dollars today is not possible, because that time is gone, right? And all of us, we had Bitcoins before, and probably we have sold. We thought it's the good time to sell it. And whosoever have sold the Bitcoin, they have no other thing than just regret that why did they sell? Why did they not keep? Why did they just look into a short-term good money gain, right? And now we are surprised when we see that, oh, Bitcoins were some cents, even 2012, 13, some dollars. And we always wish, can we buy Bitcoin at those dollars? But that's not possible because time is gone. So that Genesis block, block 0, right, cannot be created again because it has already been created. So we cannot buy it for the lesser price anymore. So what we have done is, now I'm going to tell you what we have done, and I'm going to tell you the name of the project, and I will tell you what to do. Today it's just an announcement. I want you guys to go and sleep with this, because all of you will be very happy today, very excited today, because I don't know, I cannot say what this project will bring the price to ECN, but I am expecting a lot of dollars instead of some cents, and in a very short span of time. So this whole thing started with bringing value to ECN, and to bring the value to ECN, something very big was required. It's like that slok in Gita, that yada yada hi dharmasya. I mean, somebody have to come down to do this thing, right? God has to come on earth to fix all those things. It needs that big power. So to give value to ECN, it needed a very bigger ecosystem which can consume ECN very easily, very easily. So the big system was required. And what is the best system, what is the biggest system which can be made was, I was just thinking about Bitcoins, right? So I want you to raise your hand, because what I'm going to tell you next is what we are going to do. And I can be very excited right now. I can be very, motivating right now in terms of talking to you, but it's quite an emotional event for all of us. So I'm not doing it. So you just have to click one button to raise your hand on your phone, on your laptop, computer, nothing much more than that, right? Thank you so much. Almost, almost everyone. Thank you so much. So what we have done in last 8 months is that we have built a tech, we have coded everything, and we are ready to do the journey again. And we are ready to go to block 0 again. We are ready to go to the first Genesis block again. So it's a journey from 0. Bitcoin was 0 before. Block 0, right? The first block, then block 1, then block 2, and now it's 700 some thousands blocks, 700,000 plus blocks in last span of last 13 years. All right. So this is why we are calling this project. We are calling this project. Let me share my screen. BTCZ, which is Bitcoin 0, which is a project which we have hard forked uh, the same blockchain, same technology, same white paper, and BTCZ is the store of value for the metaverse. So it's everything. It's like a time machine going back in time and restart everything from day one the way it has been started before. Same 21 million supply, zero minted token. No token belongs to me. No token belongs to anyone. No token belongs to any funds. Zero minted token. All 21 million supply is only can be taken as a reward when you are doing proof of work, when you are supporting the network, and when basically you are providing the computation power, you're providing the, you can say, you're providing the, yeah, computation power. You're providing your, uh, you know, energy in order to validate every next transaction, in order to validate every next block, in order to receive the reward. So it's 21 million supply, zero token, uh, nothing for me, nothing for anyone. It's all zero from day one. Only the when the first block will be created, the Genesis block, then the first reward of 50 Bitcoins Z, BTCZ will go out into the market. And 50 BTCZ every 10 minutes because the same hard fork, same code, everything same, no change. We're gonna do everything same the way it has been done before. No changes. All the work will be done by the community because they are the holders, banners, telegram groups, channels, listing, even the price is going to be decided by the community because no one has it. No one can go on PancakeSwap. No one can go anywhere to make a pool because nobody has it. So 50 BTCZ reward every 10 minutes for the first 4 years, 7,200 BTCZ in every day will be going to the people who are mining BTCZ. And to mine, I was talking to you, to mine Bitcoins, you need energy, you need fuel, you need uh, electricity and all those things. To mine BTCZ, we are launching Z Fuel. Z Fuel, which is basically will be the energy will be required in order to mine. And we are going back in 2009. So the uh, uh, first mining instruments are Pentium 4, like before, then you have FPGA, then you would have now ASICs miners, and you have other miners. So way back in 2009 and 10, it was asking less energy and the reward was big. If you have followed my Bitcoin white paper, that's why I have given that training to you, that with time, more computation power is required and the reward is going lesser and lesser and lesser. And because of this energy, this computation power, Bitcoin has a certain price because the new Bitcoin coming to the market is a Bitcoin coming from the supply, which is non-minted, which is not minted. So every 10 minutes, even today, 6.25 Bitcoin is going out in the market from non-minted supply of 21 million of total supply. So that Z fuel, which is going to be required to mine one Bitcoin, or let's say it's your mining machine, you can buy as much as you want, mine as much as you want, depends upon the computation power that you have with you. That Z fuel will be airdropped to all ECN holders. The people who are going to come and participate in the, because without Z fuel, nobody can mine even a single BTCZ. Are you following me so far? You have a chance to get spending problem solution, time stamping the hash, creating the network, computation power required, mining zero token supply, 21 token, all logged every 4 years halving. In every 4 years, rewards will be half. It's all a part of blockchain. Everything which is going to happen in BTCZ is going to happen on blockchain, on DApp, on decentralized blockchain world where you can verify every single fucking information. So can you imagine to mine 1 Bitcoin in 2010, it was required around $70 to $80 of electricity because the less people were mining it because it has no value. And every 10 minutes, a reward was 50 Bitcoins. So every 10 minutes, a large amount of energy is going to be required to mine. And that energy will be the Z fuel, which will be given to the ECN holders on their pool. Then only these minings will work. And this is one community I'm talking to. We're going to create more community managers everywhere across the globe because it's a time machine where you can go back in time and you can redo everything that people have done before. We have a chance to go back and mine 50 Bitcoins every 10 minutes. So Bitcoin Zero is the project which we are going to do. How it will work, what is the DApp which we are launching, white paper, price, what is the cost of 1 BTCZ, I don't know. The people who are going to mine, the people who are going to get the first 50 BTCZ reward are going to create the value because they can go on the pool, different exchanges, and they can create their pools for swapping because they have it. If we don't have it, then how can we decide the price? So the community is going to be the price decider, and the community who has it is the price decider, because only those people who have been mining it will be having it. No one else can have it. Other people, they can have it only by buying from these miners who are mining it and creating new blocks and validating this new block and providing computation to this new block, making sure they are doing the verification, providing this strength to the network to hang on. So the people who have it, only the miners can have it, even not today, even for next 140 years. Only the miners are going to mine, and the miners are going to decide the price, and the miners are going to sell in the market, and the miners and everybody who don't have the miners will be buying it from the market. And who gonna sell? Who gonna sell? The people learned already from the past not to sell at the lower price. The people who have made mistakes in the past, selling it for $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000, and even selling it today for $30,000, right? So we are going back and we are going to create the first Genesis block of Bitcoin Zero, BTCZ. How it gonna work? How the miners can be taken by anyone who want, because everything is on blockchain, and how to acquire miners and all those things. So we will start with the Bitcoin Foundation, Bitcoin Z Foundation. Everything is same. The website is btc-z.org, which will be going live very soon, like Bitcoin org. Then we are creating a Bitcoin Zero Talk.org, like Bitcoin Talk.org, where people will come and raise money for their new projects, and they will raise money in BTCZ, the way Litecoin, Ethereum, and all those projects, they raised money from Bitcoin Talk.org to create their project. So we have uh, ETHZ, Ethereum Z coming. We have Litecoin Z coming. We have DAWS Z coming. All these projects redoing on BTCZ. Are you understanding me? Yeah, it's you are trying to understand how and how to do it, right? That we will talk about how to do it, because everything is ready at my end. Everything is ready. It's just the banner which I have shared with you is just, it's not that I have only this thing with me. Everything is ready. It took a long time for us to create the same smart contract because everything is on blockchain. Every 10 minutes reward, and then computation required, new block. It is starting from block 0. It is starting from Genesis block 1. The first BTCZ will go on the mining of first block 1, Genesis block. And we are going to witness everything that happened before happening again. So somebody asked me in 2013, it was a press interview in Australia, who is Satoshi? Uh, is he or she or they? Who do you think? And I was like, no, we all are Satoshis. We all are Satoshi, because all of us have been growing this ecosystem together. So to me, everyone is Satoshi. So BTCZ, the whole community of the whole globe is going to get crazy because they are going to see something which is very simple. Nobody has done it before. I doubt why. And the reason nobody has done it before, because they were always trying to create something new, something better, something where people can come and take it as important, like more layer 1 solutions. Otherwise, a Bitcoin blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, we never had these so many blockchains. So everybody was trying to do some unique things, make something extra, make something big, but everyone who have done any other project apart from Bitcoin has minted coin before, sold coins before, committed coins to funds, to investors, to VCs, to their teams. They have printed the money before in simple way. Minting is printing. Apart from Bitcoin, there is no project which has 100% supply locked, unminted, and minting will only happen on a smart contract, on a blockchain, every 10 minutes reward, and every 4 years reward going to half. So this is why nobody has done it. But we are doing it because we learned from the example of the past, and I didn't want to do something new which gonna fail us. So we have built everything. It's not only about creating a smart contract of 21 million supply. Some few smart people out there, listen to me very carefully. You can create a smart contract. I can create a smart contract in 10 minutes with 21 million supply. On this call, on this Zoom with you, showing you how to do it. It's not about a smart contract with a 21 million supply. It's a smart contract with the same reward system, same model, same blockage, same transaction, hashing. Time stamping the hash, computation power, rewards, written for 140 years. Same as Bitcoin smart contract. So we are going to launch the first Genesis block. But before going to launch the first Genesis block, what is required is computation power to validate the block. And then so that the second block can be created and second block can be validated too. And we need a group of people. uh, by the way, I've already explained you, right, that if you even try to have more computation power, you will not work against the system, because working against the system is impossible, and reward working against the system is smaller than working with the system. So how it gonna work? Same thing, but what we have done in terms of UI and everything, and what is Zfuel, what is ZUSD, what is BTCZ, and all on blockchain, how to mine from day one, and all those things we are going to talk about, but we are going to follow the same marketing strategy, because none of us have this coin, and none of us will have this coin. This coin will go only to the miners. Sorry, you can say the people who are providing the computation power to validate the transaction. They are supporting the blockchain initially to maintain, a non-manipulated chain. Same thing. So you call it mining because it's a reward. And why people call it mining, like gold mining or silver mining? Because gold and silver and all these things are a store of value. They are limited. This is why they call mining in Bitcoin as well, because it's limited and no supply and fully decentralized. So BTCZ is going to be the next decentralized model. Zero tokens available to anyone, and only tokens will go out as a part of computation power, providing strength to the network and creating the next block. And as the more blocks will be built, the chain will be more stronger. And this time, because so many people know it, so I don't have to provide the 50% of computation power myself, like Satoshi back then, who have provided 50 or 60% of computation power himself, mined 1.1 million Bitcoin, which are still unused. We don't have to do that, because everything, brothers and sisters, we are talking about block zero. Nothing is hidden. We are talking about the first block. Nothing is hidden. It's everything on blockchain. And this is why I have explained Bitcoin white paper to you. I have done my 4 or 5 Zoom calls and explaining it to you so that you can understand it. I was telling you that I'm giving you a product training. So the next Zoom, which we are going to do, and this is going to be quick, but I need all of you to bring more people in the community, because it's your responsibility to give value to BTCZ. You will be creating the banners, you will be creating the Telegram groups, you will be the one who is going to talk about it. And we are going to first create the Bitcoin Foundation, Bitcoin Zero Foundation, like Bitcoin Foundation, where one, also like same here, one CPU, one vote, right? A Bitcoin Foundation we will going to create. And that Bitcoin Foundation will donate 10% of the wealth for the marketing of BTCZ. So let's say the Bitcoin Foundation has, let's say 50,000 BTCZ, they have to donate, like old Bitcoin Foundation, they have to donate 5,000 BTCZ in order to market BTCZ. This is how we're gonna do the airdrop on exchanges. This is how we're gonna give airdrops to more people in more communities. So Bitcoin Zero Foundation, BTCZ Foundation, is going to be the treasury run by the people, running by the people, governed by the people, running for the people. Now the question is, what is my take in this? The answer is that I need to do something in order to prove myself to you guys. This is why I never gave up. This is why I kept on showing my face. Complaints in market, all those things, I never got afraid. I kept showing up. But now it's no Karan Dwivedi, it's no Srinivas, it's no Shivu, it's no Shilpa, it's no other people. Everyone is Satoshi. And this work will be done by the whole community. I can be the torch bearer without any Bitcoin zeros with me as well. I can mine two along with you if I wish, of course. That is the only option for all of us, right? But why I said metaverse, uh, store of value of metaverse, because we have followed the same smart contract, same strategy. We will follow the same marketing strategy that Bitcoin has followed in the past, like people emailing to 100 people a day, telling them just reply to me Bitcoin in email. Like I remember I used to send like 100 emails a day, asking people to just click on reply and say Bitcoin, and I'll give you zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, which was like $2. And I used to get like 5 emails back only. 95 people, they don't even bother replying because it had no value. So we are going to start. My next Zoom is on Friday, and we will talk about the miners. We will talk about how it's gonna work. We will talk about how it's gonna be so huge. You know already it's very huge. Now you are not able to relax. I know none of you will be able to sleep tonight because we are ready to go, and I ask you to go with me. And this time you are going to be the decision maker of everything. Pure decentralized community with the foundation, and we will talk further on how to do it. Think about it. Start creating Telegram groups for BTCZ. Start adding people and all those things. We see each other on Friday. The white paper will be released on Friday, though it is ready today. But I want you guys to start making WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups and start doing those things socially everywhere, because this is non-MLM. You can promote it with your face. You can make it on your Facebook post, everything. It has nothing to do with the affiliate marketing because it's the same system as Bitcoin has. You can talk about it to everyone. So let's go back to history, guys. Let's use the time machine with the latest developed tools. Let us develop technology, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much. We are BTCZ community. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you, Vic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.